Hey guys, Shaner here again, and today we're gonna look at another greater rifting video. This clip is from probably like a month ago, almost. Right after season 1 ended, era 2 started on non-season. There was a 10-day period of time where there was no season up, right before season 2 came up, and I was playing around with my, fully geared barb from season 1. I did wind up getting an ancient furnace once the patch hit during season 1, and then when it transferred over to non-season, I did some greater rift pushes. I managed to clear a greater rift 50, but I also had this run, and in this run I came really close to clearing a greater rift 53. And I just kind of wanted to show you guys this, to show you guys the potential that the barb does have in season 2, and I don't even think it stops at 53. I think I'm not going to put an exact number, but mid 50s is where the barb's potential lie. Now that could wind up being a 55, wind up being a 57, maybe a 54. I'm leaning more towards the higher end, because depending on the RNG of the rift that you get, I mean, some rifts could be so much easier than others. As you can see in this rift, the density is crazy. The density is absolutely insane. And the thing is that different mobs are worth different amounts of progression. So these mobs that I got in this rift, while the density is very high, the mobs themselves aren't necessarily the best possible mobs. They were good mobs, yes, but they weren't the best possible mobs you could get. And so this is what I mean by, the RNG could really affect that. And this is something I'm currently preparing for, or trying to prepare for season 2. So in season 2, it's almost 3 weeks in now, so around there. I don't know, I lost track of time, to be honest. But I haven't really pushed the Greater Rift leaderboards yet in season 2, even though all this time has passed, and I have over 200 hours played in season 2. And that's because my goal in season 2 is to get one of these mid 50 clears. That is my current goal. And in order to do that, I need to be as prepared as possible, because the amount of sheer hours it will take to farm these kind of rifts that are amazing, and then to get, Saxtress or Stonesinger as a boss at the end, because those are only really 2 viable bosses in this particular build that I do use for these high-end greater rift pushes for, the top of the leaderboard type deal, whatever. I mean, it's more about personal progression, setting a goal, trying to hit that, and trying to, just take it to the next level every time you accomplish your goal. I mean, that's the way I look at it. That's one of the things I love about this game. But one thing I can't bring myself to do is to go and put in the amount of hours and dedication you have to put in to get these clears while being underprepared in gear. And you know what I'm talking about. Ancient furnace, whatever. So 175 hours in, I finally got an ancient furnace. It rolled intelligence, whatever. I'm continuing to push, I'm continuing to farm, grind until I get that. And until I get that, I mean, yeah, if I put a lot of effort in, I could clear a 50. Yeah, I know. But I'd rather put the effort into getting the ancient furnace and then putting the effort in to get a 53. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. The good thing though is that there's plenty of time left in the season, and getting on the leaderboards is fun, but it would be cool, got that EPing factor, you get to raise your rank, be a badass on the top of the leaderboard. But I just can't bring myself to take this step forward in the progression, and go for a high-end clear where I know that I would be able to go, even a couple of steps higher if I was fully prepared. But I mean, that's kind of off topic, I guess. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the potential that the barb does have. But you could see in this rift, and I am lagging like crazy As you can see right here, the lag is insane because the density in this rift is out of control. Like, I mean, you don't see this kind of density in every rift that you run. I mean, a kind of rift like this is like 1 in 50 if you're lucky. And then on top of that, you need to get, you know, 2 out of the whatever 15, 16, 20 bosses. I don't know how many there are. Honestly, I'm not going to try to count it right now. But, you know, those are the odds. So it's quite a bit of dedication to actually get one of these clears, but it's also a bit of luck. I mean, you could wind up getting the perfect rift on your 5th try. It could take you 500. You don't know. It's a bit like farming your gear. So farming your gear is part of the process. You don't know when that's going to come, and then you got to farm the rifts. That's part of the process, and you don't know when that perfect rift is going to come. But it's all part of the process. It's all part of that RNG. And it's part of the reason why we love this game. I mean, we love to hate it. It's true, I know. When the RNG doesn't go your way, it's horrible. It's horrible. You feel really let down, but it is part of the reason why we like this game. Now, you could argue and say that some factors of the game are a bit overlayered in RNG, but nonetheless, RNG is one of the major reasons why we do love this game. So, how do you beat it? Dedication. Just stay at it. But as you can see here, I'm about to spawn the boss, and I mean, I have like almost 8 minutes left or something like that. I don't know if I highlight the time. But yeah. Spawn the boss with 8 minutes left. I get Gom. So Gom was a no-go because, of course, I'm wearing my lightning immunity at me. And that's how it goes. So, like I said, 8 minutes is plenty of time with Stone Singer. I also had a power pylon there. As you can see, Barbs can easily clear 53. I think someone on EU actually cleared a 54 already. So, I mean, just goes to show. I've been meaning to make this video. I just kind of forgot about it, honestly. But here it is. Like I said, I think Barbs could go even higher than this, even higher than the 54. I think Barbs could go very, very far, given a really, really good rift that's going to take a ton of RNG. I think even more RNG than getting the Ancient Furnace itself. So, these are my goals this season. This is a little preview of that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you want, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Be much appreciated. See you guys tomorrow. Later.